One thing I will most definitely adore about these or about this game. I'm losing my train of thought because I looked over and like some strange reason my mic peaked, which is not what it should have done. So we're just gonna keep that there. Sorry about that. Anyway, hey, what's up, my dokus? Jason, welcoming you back to more. I about said the Legend of Heroes. I swear, I've been playing Trails of Cold Steel for too long. No, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time we began our adventure here. Specifically, we began our adventure in the Ingot Isle, exception to when some mysterious group decided to pull a Sephiroth on us and use some type of giant ball from the sky to sink in Ingot Isle. Of which we've explored the cave-in, found this mysterious character known as Oddrock, and we made our way down here to the Lagoon Layer. And, well, we got nothing better to do. Let's get started on exploring this layer. As this is pretty much going to be the whole gimmick of this game. We're going to be exploring all of these layers, just seeing what they have to offer, and collecting Banandium gems, as well as a new collectible as well, which is rearing its face right over there. First things first, though, we're going to destroy this. Because... oh, appears to be a thing here. Oh, there you go. There's a new collectible. We have fossils. We can trade it for new fashion at the or the style shop. We're going to want to, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, these are pretty much like purple coins. Think of them like the purple coins in or regional coins in Mario Odyssey. So you can kind of see like the these similarities between this and Super Mario Odyssey. But I still just think that this is much more of a complete game, in my humblest opinion. My phone just vibrated. I'm gonna actually turn it to silent just so that way I can have it up here and not so much and not have it like go off. So, okay. So, looks like we're going to head up this way, do some little bits of exploring. And there appears to be this monkey here. You the one who hollered as he was falling down here just now? We don't take kindly to outsiders. You best get on out of here. Oh wait. I gotta remember that Oddrock says some dialogue. I gotta pay attention to that because Oddrock's dialogue is completely voice acted. So I gotta make sure I don't, talk over that. So I do deeply apologize for that. So if I also skipped over dialogue because Oddrock's voice acting is lined up to words, then I'd, apologize for that as well. So we're just gonna make the most of it. Alright, so looks like there is some stuff down here. Oh dear. If we head down this way, there's just kind of a pathway here that kind of leads out this way. Doesn't look to be anything fancy down here. But if we use our sonar, we can actually find a Banandium gem. Cave by the cave. So, obviously, as most of the time when I 100% or Let's Play games, we will be going for 100%. This game is a beast when it comes to 100% completion, but honestly, I think we'll do just fine. And there are ways that they actually make it easier to 100% this game, so we'll get into that when we actually come across it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and keep going for the time being. We'll kind of just proceed through the story as much as we can, and then we can work our way back to finding collectibles and things like that later on. Then come down here. Go ahead and drop down. For one, back here we'll find some Banandium chips. And we'll find our first checkpoint here, Reservoir Bank. And actually, we're going to go into our map here. This map is so detailed. Pretty much you can see everything on the map. And you'll see like where we need to go, some potential areas you'll want to explore, all that jazz. Alright. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Keep it together, bud. Those intruders are scary, but we're scrappy salvagers. We can't just cast this problem aside. Those bouldery bozos are roughing up our precious reservoir. We've got to pool our resources and run them out of here. It's time to unleash our secret weapon. Those creeps are sure to split once we throw a few boom bombs at them. Stay with me, bud. You see that glowing clay over there? That crackly stuff? Rip some out and you'll have your hands on a boom bomb. That stuff can blast through anything, even solid concrete. Or just aim and throw. As we've discussed, throwing is easy. First, grab yourself a boom bomb. Then hold ZR to aim and release ZR to chuck the chunk. You picking up what I'm throwing down? Okay, so we need to tear off a piece of this. If I can get up on it. That's not the piece I wanted to tear off. There we go. And then we can just chuck it over here at the wall. And that will make the wall explode. So that will definitely be something to look out for. Go ahead and break through here. And if we drop down, we'll find ourselves yet another Banandium gem. Banana! I swear, first playthroughs, I'm telling you, it's like literally just, you're going to be addicted to just saying, oh, banana! Okay, where am I at now in relation to where I was? Okay, so something else we can do, go ahead and just blast this. There is another fossil up here, so we can go ahead and smash that out. Take this all the way over here, and we'll find we'll be able to break that solid concrete. Appears to be another fossil over there in that concrete as well. Over here, it says, wonder how we get into these weird ruins. Yep, there appears to be some what is known as ruins here. And if we punch downward, we have a battle challenge with crocoids. That is the name of these enemies, crocoids. Alright, so just go ahead and smack them around. All you gotta do is defeat them all, and you will easily beat the challenge. So, just smackity-dish-smack. And there we go. And that's, you get a Banandium gem every time you complete one of these challenges. And we obviously will be going for them all. Okay, now that we are ready to move on, we go ahead and blow that up. Get ourselves some more some more gold. We can actually use this to blow that up and get ourselves our next fossil. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that there. There's some Banandium chips over there. Ooh. Oh, okay. I see what I'm picking up what's being thrown down here. Okay, so we need to grab some more boom bomb. And if I can move over this way, we want to chuck it there. Or if we do so, we can get some gold, as well as here is a treasure chest. If we bust open this treasure chest, we'll get some more gold. Trust me, as we find more treasure chests, we will get into what else there is to, you know, do with them. But for now, banana, which gets us a skill point. We can do jump shot, or we could do better collecting. I think I'm going to save our skill points until we get until we can get 2, just so we can get punch power, as I think leveling up our punch power early on is going to be very good for us, as it pretty much just allows you to break through walls much easier. What do we got here? An outsider? I'm busy thinking, and what I'm thinking is my business. It ain't your business, so scram. Well, if you're gonna be nosy, this stake thingy has stopped the water from flowing farther down. The lower levels are gonna run dry real soon if I don't do something. Don't worry, buddy. We got you. We'll be fine. We got you, man. We got you. So yeah, as we obviously know, we can easily break through concrete with the boom bombs, but seeing as how there's not one up in this general area, we can still use just stone to bust through here, of which we can obtain another fossil. There's also another fossil here, but we do have some boom bomb. We do have some boom bomb here that we can just blow up that with. In which, this actually gives us kind of an alcove that we can explore. There appears to be another spot where we can gain some more gold. And we can also use this boom bomb just right over there on that enemy. And he's got the key that we need. Of course, I'm not going to worry about that, or I guess we can hit the key and unlock that stake, but I'm not going to worry about getting that stake just yet, just because I want to finish exploring this little alcove here and just make sure we're, you know, even though I do plan on, going back later and exploring these places more thorough, I just want to kind of do a clean of stuff while we're here, as opposed to, you know, forgetting about it later. So, anything else over in this general direction? No. Alright then. Doesn't appear to be anything over here, so there appears to be an area over here, though, that we broke apart and which gave us a fossil, so that's good. And there's also another fossil right here. There we go. Alright, now that we've done all that, and there should not be anything else distracting us, even though, you know, you just gotta look around and see what could be distracting, let's go ahead and destroy this stake. And we've made it to Sublayer 101. Yep, so in these bigger layers, we will find even more sublayers. Also, this chest reveals exactly what I was talking about, a map. As we explore and as we dig through ground, we can discover treasure maps. And treasure maps will either give us a map location for a Bananza gem or fossils. So, for example, if we look here, this gives us a map for a fossil that is actually right over here. So we can just smack it and get it. It's pretty useful. You can buy these in the shop. However, you can get these literally through treasure chests by just destroying the ground. So I highly recommend you don't use the shops to buy the maps unless you absolutely need to. Or you just like can't, you've been spending a lot of time on maps and you just you have like enough gold that you can just fork over a few to get like the three fossils you're missing. So yeah, just wanted to make note of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our Bananza gem. And let's see what this guy has to say. You the one who smashed that weird stake thingy up above? Not bad. Not bad at all. We owe you one. This is our fishing village. Wish I could treat you to a banana I reeled in with my own pole, but all our bananas have been stolen. Worse yet, the fishing has just about dried up altogether. Anyway, feel free to chat with my fellow villagers. They can tell you what's what around here. Alright, well, while we're down here actually, we are going to be able to get into something else. There's another ruined here, and this one's a little different. We have a challenge course, Thorn-Choked Conveyor. So, challenge courses are pretty much just these mini-game areas, or I guess not mini-games, but they're like the sub-areas in Mario Odyssey, where it's all about completing the challenge and getting like collecting the power moons and everything here. So in this case, it's completing a challenge area and collecting all of the Banandium gems in an area, which in this case we have 3 to look for. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these thorns with the ground here, and then we can use these boom bombs to chuck at these, destroying them. But it'll also be very important for finding some secrets. Specifically, if we go right here and hit that, that will destroy that from up above, giving us a whole bunch of Banandium chips to collect, as well as... Oh, there's apparently just a hidden thorn there. If we hit this, we'll find a corner with these crates. They'll just hold some gold for us. Be able to pick that up easily. Ooh, some more Banandium chips. Okay. Go ahead and hit this. See if we can bust through here a little easier. I'm just gonna... I did not mean to do that, actually. I meant to have it just chucked right here. There we go. Looks like we almost broke through this here. And if we do so, looks like there's a few more layers of it. Oh, and there's a Banandium gem hidden behind it. And this should actually get us our next skill point, which means we can finally upgrade Punch Power. This will allow us to smash through terrain with a strength rating of 3 stars. So pretty much means we don't have to struggle trying to break through it. Alright, go ahead and bust through here. So we gotta keep busting. And there we go, there's our final Banandium gem. Alright, let's get out of here. Alrighty. Let's see here. Longer it stews, the better it tastes. Like my house, I just moved in. Wonder who this guy is. Hey, we're all talking about you. They say you're good at singing. We usually don't do this, but me and my siblings would love to help you two get around. We're underground eels. There's 2 things we love, singing and wiggling. We can help you get around a layer by burrowing to different spots. We can take you to any important spots you've already visited in an entire layer. Sorry, we can't take you to other layers. Mom gets worried if we wander too far. Just open up the map with minus and pick where you want us to take you. Yep, so these guys are pretty much like skip travel, so we can use them to go to any part, and the way we do it is literally called teleporting. It is one of the silliest names ever, but you know, I guess it like had to be its own Donkey Kong unique flair. Anyway, looks like here this guy is talking about you can throw stuff at this and it will change, which pretty much it just changes to that of what you throw at it. But coming here will get us a rare fossil. So this one's actually a fossil that there's only 10 of in this entire layer, as opposed to 61 that is in the entire layer. So as you can see here, we have, you know, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 61, and there's a third type of fossil that we have not discovered yet. We'll get into that a little later. There's 38, seems to be 38 Banandium gems to find on the Lagoon Layer, so we'll have to go and search for those soon enough. But let's go ahead and head down this way. Here's that style shop that we were told about. You're interested in clothes, then dress yourself in the underground's world's finest fashions. It'll only cost you a few fossils from this layer. So yeah, we can buy ourselves some britches with abilities. Pretty much like these will increase our swimming speed by 10%. This will increase our swimming speed by 15%. This will make chances of a treasure chest to appear as you destroy increase by 10%. Pretty much, yeah. These are all things we can buy. You know what? Sure, just to show them off, we'll go ahead and buy these, go ahead and buy some of these. We will be getting all of these by, you know, the end of our visit, because we'll be going back and getting, like, Banandium gems and fossils, so... Yeah, we'll be, you know, getting into that a little later, but if we go ahead and go to this, whatchamacallit, the closet, we can actually change our outfit. So, like, DK here can get the treasure tie, and we can also put, we can have the standard breeches, the swimming breeches, and the red breeches, which I'm going to go ahead and just do the swimming breeches, since those do increase our swimming speed by 15 as opposed to 10. And then we have, obviously we can change our fur color, but sadly we only have, the all-natural fur. So we'll keep our all-natural fur for now. Let's see here. Get ourselves another balloon, and if we drop down here... Oh, there's another Banandium gem hiding here. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. We actually need to... What is this? Anything hidden here? Ah, I see you, game. I see you trying to trick me. There's yet another fossil there. Alright, let's go talk to this guy and see what he has to say. We have a water storage tank here in the village. Opening that tank would solve our water shortage real quick. But there's a problem. Concrete pillars like this are holding plugs in place that keep water from flowing out of the tank. I blame those weird guys. Maybe you saw them on your way to the village? Please, destroy the concrete pillars holding these tank plugs in place. That'll get the water flowing. Yep, we'll help, because why not? Also, I will go over what this is in a little bit. I'm just waiting for an opportunity that involves what exactly it is, so we'll just wait on that. Alright, so looks like we need to head over this way, so we'll go ahead and drop down here, and we'll, you know, bust through all this gold and stuff. Looks like this guy has some boom bombs. We need to wait for him to throw it at us, and then we can pick it up. And oddly enough, we can climb with it, as strange as that sounds. And all we have to do is chuck it at these concrete pillars. There we go. Oh, looks like there's more of it over there. Let's go and talk to this guy. You took out one of those concrete pillars and a tank plug to boot. You're really something, ain't you? There's a couple other plugs that need unplugging if you're up for it. My friend over there will show you the way. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? It appears, and now that like the water's up, we can actually gain access to some of these spots here. This has some gold in it, which I hate that the gold sinks because then it can get too low for DK, and sadly DK cannot swim. I don't know why, but he can't. He can swim regularly, but he can't dive in the water, so sadly that was a limitation, I guess, of all this, is that DK is not allowed to swim underwater. Well, look who it is. I got the lowdown on what you're up to. You're going around destroying the concrete pillars and tank plugs for us, right? Take a look up there. See that tank plug and concrete pillar? If you want to bust them up, you'll have to take the Lagoon Highway. The entrance to Lagoon Highway is on the upper sublayer. Just head up yonder and get back up, then dive down. Good luck doing your thing. Alright, so it looks like we have to head back up to the upper layer in order to get to this next pillar that we need to destroy. And it looks like they want us to go this way to do so. And look at that, we are hanging and, you know, taking things down on our way. Of course, now that we have upgraded power punches, we can actually break through this concrete a little easier. Or I guess not concrete, but break through the stone a little easier. Which makes, you know, good things for us. We can also get that as a shortcut coming back up here, if we so need to. And then we can break this for a Bananza gem. I love the way DK just eats the bananas. I relate, though. I'm a fast eater, like, anyway. So it's like I tend to. It's not like a thing that it's not a habit I've been able to break, but it's like I just naturally eat fast, and it's not so much that I eat so fast that I'm like, you know, doing harm to myself or like choking on my food or anything like that. It's literally just that I just kind of eat fast and oh geez, that was a terrible voice crack. But I just kind of eat fast and just, you know, am able to finish my food earlier. I don't know. It's a strange habit, but I just have never really broke it, and it's just not something I really care about breaking because it's not like effective to me yet. So, but it seems like this one doesn't want to spin around, so yeah, that's weird. Anyway, we've reached the Reservoir Hills, so we're gonna want to go through this area in order to find the area or the highway that we need to go to in order to gain access to that pillar. And if we look at our map here, it appears that where we want to go is all the way up there, and we can see another spike another stake just sticking out from there. So let's go ahead and take this boom bomb. We can go ahead and destroy that. We come over here. We can chuck it at that and destroy that. And we gain access to something cool. We can actually use our music to break this. But if we drop through here, we get ourselves a bonus stage, Smashing for Gold. So yeah, we can actually break through here and get, and we have to, in pretty much 20 seconds, collect as much gold as possible. And the amount of gold we get is the amount of gold we will keep. So yeah, it can be pretty nifty here. There is better ways to go about these bonus areas later on in the game, but I think I may save a few bonus areas just for later on, just to, you know, show them off in different lights. But I think for now I'm just showing this one off because it's, you know, right here. But we'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. Destroy that. Get over here. Looks like we'll need more, more boom bomb, and we got these little Octorok looking enemies. They're just kind of, I think, octopi. I think that's just what they're called. We need to go ahead and break that. And then after we get rid of these annoying enemies. We'll blow that up. Or half of that, at least. And then we can gain access to the stake. There we go. And it appears that these guys are hiding all over the place. But they won't stop me from getting Banandium chips, that's for sure. Excuse me. Oh, there's another spot for Banandium chips. Is there an enemy around here with a boom bomb? There he is. Chuck it at me, bruh. Or just blow yourself up. That's cool too. Even though you didn't blow yourself up, you just threw it at a spike. So, all right, let's go ahead and chuck it there. And chucking it there will allow us to get the Banandium chips that were around the corner there. All right, let's break this stake. Alright, go ahead and get this Banandium gem. And it appears this guy will tell us how to get to that next one. Oh, we got another skill point. You know what? Sure, we'll get the jump shot. Why not? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Are you the ones who got the water flowing from above? The water level's going up, but it's still a bit shallow down here. We've got to find a way to destroy that concrete pillar. Use the Uragu Hang Highway to get closer to that pesky pillar. If you get a better look, maybe you'll figure out how to get rid of it. Well, I mean, we've kind of found how to get rid of it multiple times. It's just that we haven't, you know, we aren't like over there, so we can't exactly do anything about that one in particular. Also, we've got one of these mole-looking enemies. Literally, all you got to do is just punch them. We are powerful enough to where they can just go away, pretty much. Over here, if we keep hanging out, we'll find ourselves some Banandium chips. And if we keep waiting here, and then keep... Why does that always happen? I swear, every single time I have, like, gone through that specific spot. This is, like, my third time going through it, partly, well, actually, more than third, because I did come back to the Lagoon Layer in my first playthrough to, you know, work on areas, because I kind of didn't get every single, Banandium gem on my first, playthrough through the area specifically. And so I came back here and it did it again, and then I did it when I was playing the game for my niece one day just to show her the game. But yeah, it's really weird how that specific spot I always drop from. It's like it's intentional. Well, it looks like the bridge is back up. And go ahead and grab these Banandium chips. Yep, and it looks like we can head over the bridge. And that will get us to over to that mysterious giant monkey. Or I guess gorilla, whichever you want to call it, ape. If it's the Elder you want to see, he's crossed that bridge. Ah, so that's the Elder. Well, I think we've done enough here. I think we've got, or I guess we got to the second layer, and we managed to help take care of majority of the water problems. Pretty much we just have one more thing to go right up there. So, next time on Donkey Kong Bananza, we're going to go over and grab that Banandium gem, and then discuss what exactly we need to do with the Elder. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, trees out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all